Hey folks, Coach Simmons here. We gotta have a discussion right now. Let's be honest about a couple things. We've all seen and heard every detail we've ever want to hear about any kind of contract. We've seen all of our teams continuously come up short. Well, the question that we have to ask ourselves is, how the hell do we move this thing forward? What is the next step? It's not just for the MEAC and SWAC. I'm talking about the CIAA and the SIAC as well. What is the next step? Because we can't keep saying that we should be Power 5. We can't keep saying that if this didn't happen, if that didn't happen, we would have been better. Hell, we can't keep saying that we've been underfunded, because we know we've been underfunded. Everybody knows we've been underfunded, but you know what? Nobody cares. So do we keep crying about it, or we do something about it? Now, the easy thing would be for all these conferences to fire the commissioners. Because if you listen to social media, none of them can do anything right. Not one conference has a capable commissioner, according to social media. We know social media is the great equalizer as far as advertising and promoting each individual school and each conference. But are we going to listen to social media when it comes to regulating and running these potential multi-billion-dollar leagues? Nah, really not. So I brought up the fact that, and it was met with a lot of, let's say, rejection, that if ESPN, hell, I'll even say it up here for you, if HBCU Plus or HBCU Gold are not going to promote and or show the spring football games for these leagues, it's up to the fans, the alumni, to actually get out there and promote what we want to promote ourselves. And I know what the big question would be, well, if they don't want to do it, why the hell should I do it? I'm going to tell y'all something. And this is the God's honest truth. When Coach Prime got to Jackson State, and all you YouTube supporters out there, y'all know this is true. A lot of folks changed their channels. A lot of folks came on the scene. A lot of folks were promoting Jackson State only because nobody else was on that level. And once Jackson State realized the amount of money going out there on the content that they had, they shut down the doors and started doing it themselves. Sometimes, in order to get your point across, you got to show them what they're missing. Now, this is not just about promoting the spring football games. It's also about recruiting basketball. I'm sitting here watching teams like Furman and Drake and Iowa. You know, these mid-major, Iowa's not mid-major, but you know what I'm talking about. These mid-major schools upsetting teams in the tournament. And I'm thinking to myself, why are HBCUs not performing? Well, these schools are scared to go overseas. You can't tell me that HBCU can't find a 7-foot tall African in Africa. You can't go overseas and find somebody to rebound, jump, and block shots. Train them to be a shooter. Train them to be a defender. Until we get out of our own way, what are we going to do? Come on, people. This is the God's honest truth. This is a real conversation we got to have. I don't want to hear shit about, pardon my French vernacular. I don't want to hear shit about the fact that the Africans don't respect the African Americans or black people. Look, people, you have to stop making excuses before you start seeing the light. You look at the amount of players from the continent of Africa, the great players, like Hakeem Olajuwon, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Dikembe Mutombo, Manute Bol. You look at the players who weren't so great, but they were from Africa. You look at the players from Europe. European players want to come to HBCUs. Huh? European players want to come to HBCUs. Arabic players want to come to HBCUs. It seems like we're only focused on, and I understand this a whole 100%. I get it. We're only focused on us. But the problem is, we are spread out. All of our top talent has been shown the glitz and the glamour and the bunnies for so long. You're going to have to show the exact same thing to get them here. Let's just be honest about that. Come on, people. I went to a PWI. I played football at PWI. I know. I know what goes on at a PWI. I also went to HBCU. I know what's not going to go on at an HBCU. Now, you may have certain cases, but not to the level of PWI. You're not going to have our sisters get pimped out to get a player. You're not going to have a teacher pass you through classes because they see what you can do on the field or on the court. That's why these players from other countries want to come to PWIs. I did a video about a 6'8" kid from Denmark. Reached out to every single coach in the SWAC. Got no traction. Reached out to one PWI. Kid got an offer. So what is it about foreign people and foreign players we don't like? That they see you as an equal? They want to learn from you? Let's take a history lesson real quick. Who did the Greeks and Romans learn from? I'll wait. When it comes to gaining wealth, how much money are Black Americans making every year and spending every year? I'll wait. When it comes to culture, creating things, keep them popping and moving, who does that? But yet, we won't accept them into our culture because they want to be here, but we'll let somebody steal our culture because they gave you a check. But this all boils down to people is very simple. What the hell is next for HBCUs? We're at a crossroads right now. It's looking at it, 100%. We have legends in coaching, basketball, football, baseball, legends in sport, legends in academia, legends in movies, television, politics. But we're under attack nationwide, and we got to decide what the hell we're going to do next. The sports side is so simple. If the schools won't do it, if HBCU Plus, HBCU Go, ESPN won't do it, the reason why I made my channel, because I was not hearing things that I want to talk about. I promise you, I guarantee it. If one of you gets out there and records broadcast live, SC State, A&T, NCCU, FAMU, Bethune-Cookman, broadcast a spring game. See how many views you get. Then see how the school responds to that. What's next for HBCUs is the alumni got to take back our pasture. If you walk the halls, you know where the bodies are laid. You know what needs to be put out there. And we need you to show up and show out. Stop saying you love a school and show you can do what you can do to support and love that school. It's Coach Simmons. I'm out. I can't tell me nothing.